In the hushed corridors of ancient temples and the flickering firelight of tribal gatherings, tales of animals communicating without words have long captivated human imagination. From the revered bond between King Arthur and his steed in medieval legends to the intuitive connections observed in indigenous cultures, the idea that animals possess a form of telepathy has persisted across civilization. These narratives, often dismissed as folklore, hint at a deeper, perhaps misunderstood, aspect of interspecies communication. For example, in Aboriginal Australian storytelling, certain animals are said to transmit messages through dreams, while in Native American traditions, the wolf or eagle often plays a spiritual guide whose voice is heard internally rather than aloud. In parts of Siberia and Mongolia, shamans have long claimed to receive warnings and guidance through mental communion with animals during trances. Such culturally embedded accounts offer anthropological evidence that belief in animal telepathy has emerged independently across continents and epochs. Modern science has begun to explore these phenomena with a more analytical lens. Biologist Rupert Sheldrake conducted a series of over 100 trials suggesting that animals might anticipate events or respond to unspoken cues, exhibiting a level of awareness that challenges conventional understanding. In his most famous study, a dog named JT consistently appeared to go to the window minutes before his owner returned home, under conditions controlled to eliminate sound, smell, and timing cues. Critics of Sheldrake's work argue that his methodologies lacked proper blinding and statistical controls, yet his experiments have been replicated independently in a few cases with similar results. Other researchers, such as Dr. Jessica Utts, have argued that statistical evidence from parapsychology, while controversial, merits further investigation rather than outright dismissal. Further investigations into animal cognition have revealed remarkable capabilities. African grey parrots, for instance, have demonstrated the ability to associate human words with meanings and apply abstract concepts. The parrot Noki, raised by artist Amir Morgana, reportedly had a vocabulary of over 950 words and demonstrated apparent precognitive abilities in documented cases, such as using a relevant word before a human had spoken it. Alex, another African grey parrot studied by Dr. Irene Pepperberg at Harvard, was shown to understand categories, numerical values up to 6, and even displayed signs of emotional intelligence, such as apologizing when he made a mistake. These findings challenge the idea that advanced cognition is exclusive to humans and primates. The realm of quantum physics offers intriguing parallels. The concept of quantum entanglement, where particles remain connected across vast distances regardless of space and time, has been proposed metaphorically to explain how animals might communicate instantaneously without sensory input. Although no direct evidence links quantum mechanics to biological telepathy, the field of quantum biology is exploring phenomena like electron tunneling in DNA, avian magnetoreception, and photosynthesis efficiency, suggesting quantum effects do influence living systems. Some theorists argue that if biological processes can maintain quantum coherence, they might form a substrate for unconventional signaling mechanisms, though this remains speculative and unverified in peer-reviewed biological literature. Skeptics argue that such interpretations lack empirical evidence and often attribute observed behaviors to conditioning or coincidence. Behavioral psychologist Dr. Richard Wiseman attempted to replicate Sheldrake's experiments with JT under stricter conditions and failed to produce similar results, concluding the behavior was likely random or due to expectancy bias. Additionally, animal cognition expert Dr. Clive Wynne asserts that interpreting coincidence as causation is a common human error, especially in emotionally charged scenarios involving pets. Despite this, the field remains divided. with parapsychological researchers calling for a more open scientific framework that accommodates low probability, but consistent anomalies, provided the methodologies are transparent and repeatable. Despite the controversy, the exploration of animal telepathy continues to inspire curiosity and debate. In 2014, a survey conducted by Gallup revealed that nearly 1/3 of pet owners in the United States believe they share some form of extrasensory connection with their animals. Documentaries and social media have amplified anecdotal accounts of dogs detecting illness, cats sensing death, and horses responding to emotional states without obvious cues. Whether rooted in ancient myths or modern experiments, the quest to understand the depths of animal consciousness challenges us to reconsider the boundaries of communication and the interconnectedness of all living beings, inviting a broader dialogue between science, tradition, and personal experience.